Alright, we're getting into a Q&A here this evening, here at Collin's place. Here's the first question. Hopefully they can hear me. Do you all do full-time content producers, or do you guys have other jobs?
We have other jobs. Both of us work in like family businesses. Our dads both started up like food market businesses. His family is like more local. My family, we have market stands in South Jersey, and then Wendell and Derek and their family, they have kind of similar business down in Tennessee. So that's what we do for work. We don't do this full time. It doesn't really make money at this point. We're actually losing money right now, but I mean, we're pretty much breaking even. The goal is right now that we could maybe kind of pay for itself, like pay for some travel and for some tags and stuff like that. But right now we're just doing it for fun, kind of whenever we can. All right, next question we got here is, go anywhere in the world and hunt any animal. Where would you go and what would you hunt?
Oh man, probably elk. I'm not sure where though. I don't know where the big elk are. Never went elk hunting before, but that's probably the animal that I would hunt. I want to shoot an elk with my bow sometime. It's one of my dreams. Next question. How do you keep your trail cameras from being stolen on public land? Good question.
That's a really good question. Usually, well, I didn't know what that was. I didn't know what it was. We don't, well, so far we've gotten cameras stolen every year, so it's almost impossible to avoid if you're running 10 or more cameras. Unless you're putting your cameras way high in the tree or locking them. But we don't lock our cameras. Usually I like to put them like high, 6-8 feet. But other than that, we're mostly just keeping them off of obvious logging roads where we see a lot of people putting some cameras. You got to get away from main parking lots, get off of obvious logging roads, just where you'd expect there not to be a lot of foot traffic. That's kind of how we avoid it, pretty much, right?
How many cameras do you think we got stolen in Ohio?
We probably got around 10 cameras stolen. And we probably set up
20 cards.
Yeah, probably 20 cards stolen. And that's probably, I don't know, 60 or 70 setups. Yeah. At least, something like that. So it's almost impossible.
Yeah. Where are you going?
Alright. Next question we got. What do you really focus on early season?
Probably the biggest thing for us is scrapes and clear cuts. That's where we've had like most success, even with our trail cameras, especially in September when they just start hitting them scrapes. I killed mine over a scrape this past year, and yeah, that's what seems to be working for us in early season is
hot sign.
Hot fresh sign.
Feed sign.
Like a lot of times we'll go into a spot not knowing if we're going to sit there and kind of scout our way in. That's what Wendell did in Kentucky. He killed his. That's what I did in Ohio.
We shot 3 bucks early season last year, and all 3 were
kind of on the whim.
And all 3 were, we went in and we came up on an area where you could tell there was feed sign, leaves turned over,
feed sign.
Acorns dropping and that kind of
stuff.
Yeah.
Yep, so bedding, scrapes, and feed trees. Yep. There you go. Dead serious. Next question. Ouch.
Yo.
Are y'all going to get into elk hunting?
Yeah, we want to. It's not gonna happen this year, but next year, me and my brothers, my dad we have a rifle hunt booked for Colorado, but also we're talking about bow hunting when Derek gets back from camp. He's at camp it was like a 2-year commitment. He's done next June or July. When he gets back, we want to go out west on a trip somewhere. Mule deer or elk. But we don't have tags yet, but we're always talking about it. Too busy hunting deer. Alright, we got one more question right here. What broadheads do you use and what bows?
So this is my bow. Matthews VXR. And I just got the Ultra View sight this year, the 3-pin slider. Been loving it.
Broadheads and bows.
I'm going.
Name the sight. Alright.
Sorry, I love this thing. Broadhead, I use G5 expandables, the Mega Meats. I killed plenty of deer with them, and they make them bleed like crazy, so that's what I've been shooting the past 3-4 years. Them and the dead meats.
So I shoot the Hoyt Helix. I've had it for, 5 or 6 years or something like that when it came out. For broadheads, I've only ever shot fixed blades ever since I started bow hunting. So that's like 8 or 9 years now. They work, but I've been finding like I've been shooting a lot more the last couple years, and it seems like as soon as I get dialed with my field tips, then I go to put my broadheads on a couple weeks before season, and then I just have to retune my bow because they're real finicky like that. So this year, I'm just shooting for more accuracy and less messing with stuff. So I'm gonna be shooting the G5. It's the dead meats, their newer one.
Yeah, the Mega Meats have the 2-inch blades, the dead meats have 1-inch.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that. Never shot expandables, but a couple years ago, if I'd had an expandable, I could have shot a buck opening week, but it got away from me. I hit it high, and I think if I'd had an expandable, I would have hit either top of the lung or the blood, what do you call that?
Vessel.
the artery that runs up along the back. I'm dead steady now, I'll tell you that much.
Thanks for watching. See ya.